Very important weather week. And I guess starting tomorrow, there's going to be some big changes.
Big changes. So today was probably the quietest, nicest day of this week, right? Temperatures, wind, rain combination was great. Now tomorrow, that's when we start to see more of that rain moving in. And we were already seeing some clouds that have filled in out ahead of it. So let's take a look at those weather headlines over the next couple of days. Showers developing Tuesday, as we just mentioned. We could wake up with a few spotty sprinkles out there, but it's going to be a little later in the day that we'll keep an eye on a more widespread area of some showers. Now we're also going to see or feel increasing temperatures through midweek, and then we've got to talk about that big time temperature change by the time we head into the later parts of the week. First alert radar, nothing to talk about there. Quiet for now. Jumping ahead to 6 a.m. You do see that cloud cover that has filled in. Futurecast bringing maybe a couple of showers to Maryland by the time we head to around 9 a.m. But as I mentioned, that slightly better chance for rain starts to move back in by the time we get into the second half of the day. So here we are at 5 o'clock. You're seeing a little bit more in the way of rainfall. You're also seeing some yellows as well as oranges out there as well. We've got the possibility for a few heavier showers tomorrow afternoon, evening, overnight, and even into part of Wednesday. But what you're also seeing mixed in there is some dry time. As we go into the day on Wednesday, you see more of those warmer colors during the morning hours. That moves out. A few spotty showers are possible here in their second half of the day, but I do think we may be able to squeeze out a little bit of sunshine on Wednesday, which will also be the warmest day of the next 7. A few tenths of an inch to maybe a half an inch, depending on where the heavy rain sets up over the next couple of days, heading into the middle of the week. Once we get past Wednesday, things are much quieter, but it's also going to feel much more like winter. Neighborhood forecast for tonight, though, down to about 40 degrees for some locations. As we get closer to the Delaware state line on the eastern shore, we're talking mid-30s for that overnight forecast, even with cloud cover slowing down the cooling process. Temperature trend, we're close to 70 degrees in some neighborhoods on Wednesday. Cold front sweeps through. Temperatures drop 20 to 25 degrees, and that's before you factor in increasing winds. So looking ahead to the Bengals-Ravens game on Thanksgiving, we'll have feels like temperatures throughout game time in the mid to upper 20s, mainly clear skies. So great for sky gazing, a little bit on the cool side, especially compared to Wednesday. 7-day forecast. We keep breezy winds around on Friday. Some of us won't even hit 40 degrees, chilly again on Saturday, but I do think those winds start to ease up for the Saturday forecast. And then we'll watch chance for some showers to round out November and head into December. So a lot of different changes. We've got showers, winds, and big time temperature differences as we go through the next 48 to 72 hours. Now let's break down that forecast for Thanksgiving as a whole. We've got cold air that's going to be moving in, those winds at about 10 to 20 miles an hour, but lots of sunshine just on the cooler side for the holiday. Alex?
Rochelle, thank you. The Ravens